WrestleMania 41 Night 1 main event was Roman Reigns versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. And as we saw, Paul Heyman finally officially turned heel twice on Roman Reigns and CM Punk and aligned with Seth freaking Rollins to get the win. And also in the Raw after Mania, we saw Bron Brekker finally join Paul Heyman and officially become a Paul Heyman guy. My name is J6 God. This is a new wrestling video. Let's get right into it.
Hey yo, we hurt people. We hurt people.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It is me, J6I9, back with another video for you guys. Today, I got a wrestling video for you guys, and we're talking about the Night 1 main event between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk. And we're going to also talk about the new faction that we're forming and their theory. So, first of all, thank you guys. Clap it up. Let me get a FNAF yay in there. Clap it up. You guys have been killing my wrestling videos as of late. I really appreciate it. We guys recently hit 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. All of. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Comment your favorite match for the weekend. Mine was definitely, if not the triple threat between Io, Rhea, and Bianca, definitely probably the Fatal 4-Way just because Dom won. But with that being said, today we're talking about Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Paul Heyman, and just we're talking about all the new shit that's going on. Here's my theory. I'm just going to get right into it. Here's my theory on the new faction Paul Heyman is forming. I'll post wherever I got free. Editor Jalen posted the fucking text message. I called this shit. I swear to God, I called this shit weeks ago. I called this shit weeks ago. Seth Rollins had to win. It was obvious Seth Rollins had to win. Now, here's my thing. John Cena, for the past year or whatever, has been saying he's going to ruin wrestling. He's going to retire as the belt champion, yada, yada. Now, obviously, like anybody thinking is just, oh, John Cena is going to win each match he has to WrestleMania. How can you also elevate John Cena right now? Make John Cena a Paul Heyman guy. Here's my theory. As we saw, Bron Brekker on the Raw after Mania aligned with Seth Rollins and Bron and Paul Heyman. The seed's been planted since 2023 on NXT. This was the obvious one. I knew this was happening exactly now. This was the only time, especially because he lost the IC at Mania. I was like, perfect timing. Here's my theory. Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins are forming their new evolution with John Cena. This is going to be how John Cena ruins wrestling. Here we go. John Cena is the Ric Flair, the GOAT now, a Hall of Famer at the end of his career, has one of the belts, can literally retire whenever he wants, and literally like, I'm still the shit. I got this belt. I'm leaving in December. Seth Rollins is obviously the Triple H, the one that's really in his prime, hungry for the fucking belt, hasn't had it in a while, really hungry for the next step to be that bull, to finally turn the heel, finally being a Paul Heyman guy. Batista is represented by Bron Brekker. Bron Brekker just lost the IC, has just been completely wrecking the main roster since he has been here. He wrecked NXT, he's been wrecking shit since he's been on the main roster. Bron Brekker obviously is just the Batista, the new muscle of the group, the one that's just going to be demolishing anybody in their way. The last one, the RKO, I would say the Aura. Who can you really have that has been benched in a while, that needs a fucking spot and needs to be elevated and is an already great heel? You don't really need to change their character at all. In my opinion, Carmelo Hayes is a perfect fit, and here's why. Carmelo Hayes is still young. He just won the Andre. He's been the NXT champion. He's been North American champion. He's proved that he can go up against the best. The shit with Andrade is really good. He's been battling LA Knight with the US champion. He hasn't won it, but he has shown that he can be there. Have him join this faction. Give him one of the fucking belts. Elevate his ass. And here's the thing. John Cena has been talking about how he can ruin wrestling. Me thinking, how else could he ruin wrestling from other than what he's telling us? He's leaving with the belt in December with the Royal Rumble, and that's fine. If he does that, perfect. I'm a fan. John, yes. But as a heel, what could he do to make it even more menacing and more make it worse. And also do what John Cena does and upgrade talent when he's here in the WWE and when he's leaving. That's John Cena. But when he does first, whatever I'm doing now at John Cena, he's elevating other talent because he knows who he is. If you in the ring with John Cena, you're in the ring with fucking John Cena, no matter who you are. So John Cena's the Ric Flair, the main guy that's like, I'm leaving in December. I need y'all. Not I need y'all. I think Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman are going to go to them like, you need me as much as you need us. But I go to each other like, help me help y'all, essentially. Seth Rollins is clear for him. He's going to fucking go face Jay. It's going to be Seth Rollins, Bron Brekker versus CM Punk, Roman Reigns at Backlash. And Seth Rollins and Bron Brekker should get the dub interference by either Bronson Reed or Carmelo Hayes. I'll get to the Bronson Reed thing later. Now, John Cena could be with Bron Brekker, Seth Rollins, and Paul Heyman, and even Carmelo Hayes, which I think is the fourth, is to basically say, help me help y'all. Y'all want to try to get fucking these belts? Y'all want to be the best of the best? I'm John Cena. You not only have John Cena, you have Paul Heyman. We can get any belt y'all want, any match y'all really want. Help me help y'all. If John Cena say, I need you to, Bron Brekker, to go fuck him up real quick, I need you to go fuck, not like that, but like, as in Bron Brekker is the muscle. Seth Rollins is still the brains. Carmelo is the aura, the one youngster that needs to be lifted up, that needs a belt smacked on him to say, I'm a full-time heel, I'm the shit, yes, I'm here fucking now, just like Bron Brekker. And I think that yin and yang to have the similar to where Batista Batista and Randy Orton already had a rivalry during their early evolution year, before their evolution years when they were still young. That's similar with Bron Brekker and Carmelo, two youngsters that already had a rivalry going on that can come to this faction together, say the coexist storyline, and the faction can build the fuck up for them. You know, you can have them win the tag titles or some shit. You can have Seth Rollins win the World Heavyweight Championship. You can have Bron Brekker and Carmelo win the fucking tag champions off Kofi and fucking Xavier Woods. John Cena has the World Heavyweight Championship. Paul Heyman is Paul Heyman. He's being Paul Heyman. He's uplifting every single one of those other wrestlers. You can literally have these factions destroy the rest of the roster, essentially. Like, even if they throw Becky in there, that would be fucking fire. And even if Becky had like a heel tag partner too, like if they throw two girls in there that make Evolution a real essentially Evolution, not, I wouldn't say a Judgment Day, but like Evolution to where like it's a faction, but it's a women's part of the faction as well. Like Becky Lynch, off the top of the dome, Becky Lynch, Zoe Stark, she needs some shit. You could fucking change her character too. Like, god damn it, like she needs some shit. Becky Lynch, like for a women's evolution maybe. Charlotte, but like obviously you Charlotte and Becky teaming up full-time heel in the evolution with Paul Heyman. That's not gonna happen, but that's not gonna happen. But here, yeah, final thoughts. If Carmelo Hayes isn't the fourth one, my second wildcard pick is Bronson Reed, because you have a storyline there. He fucked up Seth Rollins, they had a rivalry. Then you have that Bronson Reed got injured in a match against Roman Reigns and CM Punk. You have Seth Rollins be like, yo, I know we had it, but listen, you got injured because of him. He did this, yada, yada, yada. Come fight us. That's an easy storyline, I feel like. If it's not Carmelo, I feel like that's their first easiest, like, you locked into the new group. If not either Carmelo or Bronson Reed, I would say Austin Theory, just because him and Seth Rollins already had a faction earlier. Austin Theory, let Austin Theory be Austin Theory, but full-time fucking heel. You could be the same shit. I feel like, now that I'm thinking about it, Austin Theory is definitely a more obvious pick than Carmelo Hayes. But I'm just being biased. I want Carmelo Hayes, but it's either Austin Theory or Carmelo Hayes, because I feel like Austin Theory and Bronson Reed, Bron Brekker are two like similar, but at the same time, like like their characters are two separate yin and yang. So I really fuck with it. I feel like they could work out a lot. So with that being said, that's my theory for the new evolution. John Cena, Seth Rollins, Bron Brekker, Carmelo Hayes, and Paul Heyman. That's my little theory. Give me your thoughts. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and honestly, give me your thoughts on who are the last two to be in the faction. Like honestly, because I feel like it's like too good of an opportunity. If John Cena is not in it, that's completely fine. By the way, like if John Cena is not in it, and it's just Seth Rollins, Bron Brekker, and like Bronson Reed or Carmelo Hayes or some shit like, or even if it's just the four of them, that's fucking completely fine. Like I'm like that still is a banger ass faction. I'm just saying though, a way you could have John Cena really just like that, like really make sense to his whole heel turn and be like, I'm wrestling. And then eventually down the line, maybe The Rock be like, yeah, I'm here too. Then that shit will be dope as fuck. Have John Cena officially retire with the belt so he can get a new belt or some shit. Like actually, give this man the spinner. Give this man the. John Cena needs the spinner. Seth Rollins needs his World Heavyweight Championship. Bronson Reed either get his IC back, or Bronson Reed and Carmelo Hayes get the tag titles. Or Bron Brekker and Carmelo Hayes get the tag titles, or Austin Theory essentially. I think that would be fucking fire, because especially that would look. Imagine that flip, man. John Cena, Seth Rollins, Bron Brekker, and Melo, or Austin Theory and Paul Heyman all lined up with gold. And then you can have a War Games match. Like you have a War Games match. You can have the Evolution, Paul Heyman, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Bron Brekker, Carmelo Hayes versus like Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Trick Williams, and like what? Cody Rhodes. Oh yeah, like fucking CM Punk or some shit. Yeah, like that would be obvious. Like a War Games essentially like the MVPs of the main roster versus the Heyman family or the new Evolution, like the best, like type shit. Like I feel like that's a shot for Triple H. If I got this shit right and you watching this shit, bro, call me, bro. Like that ass. My DM's open, bro. My DM's open. Bro, only match I got wrong for WrestleMania weekend, I can't lie, was Liv and Raquel. And that shit pissed me the fuck off because they won it back last night. I get it. Like, that you put them over two more because Liv and Raquel are like the best tag team ever to have the women's titles. So it's like, you put them over even more. So I get it. I understand. But that's the video. That's me ranting. I wasn't even supposed to say the rest of the shit. But